Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
If we want to build the spiritual body, we come to earth and we choose. We choose good, we choose bad. Both are a choice, and both can help us progress. But if we keep choosing bad again and again and again, it ends up slowing our growth. So it is important for us to continually make those choices and continually learn, and that's how we start emulating God, the Creator.
Living in God's Light, a conversation with Vincent Tolman, vegetarian, part 1 of 2. Keep on watching to find out more.
Vegan, time to walk the talk.
Animals want to be free! Just like us! Animals feel pain! Just like us! Animals love their family! Just like us! Animals want to be free! Just like us! Animals feel pain! Just like us! Power free! Power free! Power free!
You welcome to Palestine.
Thank you.
O Gaza, count your blessings, make peace, love the living.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
You are welcome in my house.
Enduring viewers, when we are kind and thoughtful in our daily actions, our soul grows and leaps and bounds. My name is Nadia. The amiable people of Reunion admire your dedication to spiritual growth. May your soul resonate with the melodies of the heavenly realms.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Somalia is one of them. Somalia Penal Code. Article 562 on cruelty to animals states that those who inflict cruelty to an animal person or subject animal people to excessive labor, torture, or experimentation that arouses disgust shall be punished with a fine.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Welcome to today's show, Living in God's Light, a conversation with Vincent Tolman, vegetarian, part 1 of 2. In recent research, 10% to 20% of people who nearly died or have been successfully resuscitated reported having a near-death experience or NDE. NDEs are profound, life-transforming experiences that include enhanced thought processes, faster and more precise than usual, and intense emotions, often of well-being, peace, and love. Information received during NDEs usually are later corroborated as accurate. NDEs have been reported by people of all ages, professions, educational and social status, atheist and religious backgrounds, and diverse countries of origin. Today, we are truly blessed to have Mr. Vincent Tolman, vegetarian, share his amazingly vivid near-death experience with us in his own words. On January 18, 2003, Mr. Vincent Tolman, at the age of 25, was found dead on the bathroom floor of a small restaurant. He and his friend had taken a muscle recovery supplement they had ordered online from Thailand, unaware that it was 100% potency or about 20 times the usual dose. They became fatally ill shortly after, collapsed, and lost consciousness. When paramedics arrived and failed to resuscitate Mr. Tolman, he was pronounced dead. Meanwhile, sitting in the back of an ambulance, a distraught rookie paramedic felt a clear divine voice telling him that Mr. Tolman could still be revived.
I was watching everything happen from above my body, and I was watching this rookie. He was sitting there staring at my body in the body bag, and he was feeling bad about it. He felt, why did I get this job if we can't make a difference? And as he was thinking that, he heard a loud male voice say, this one's not dead. And when he first did it, he kind of froze and looked around to see where did that come from. And then he went back to relaxed and just sitting there watching the body again. And for a second time, the voice came, and an actual light started to form inside of the medic, and he started to glow. And from that glow, I could actually hear so loudly, this one's not dead, almost as if it came from inside him. Now I felt the energy of the voice itself. It came over the top of me. And then I heard the second time, this one's not dead. And from that, he knew he didn't imagine it. He knew it was something real. He undid some straps, opened the body bag, and started to work, started to find if there was some life.
The rookie medic opened the bag covering Mr. Tolman's lifeless body and began determinedly resuscitating him until at last there was a faint heartbeat. Thanks to the medic's compassionate efforts and divine intuition, Mr. Tolman had a second chance to return to life. At this moment, it just occurred to him that the unconscious body with a purple face and swollen neck, which looked nothing like him, belonged to him all along. As Mr. Tolman realized this, he met his guide, Drake, who offered to help him go wherever he wished to. There was no doubt he wanted to return to his home in heaven, but to go there, he must first raise his frequency to match heaven's. So Drake taught him the 10 major principles that would help him to embody the higher energy.
Live and let live. Vegan is the tip.
The first principle Mr. Tolman was taught was authenticity. We need to realize our true authentic selves in order to progress, to give and receive love.
I thought that the first principle would be love. And when Drake, he was my guide, when he explained to me that no, the most important thing is authentic nature or being authentic, I almost kind of responded with, are you sure? Because it shouldn't be love, because God is love and everything in the universe is love. And he said, no, because until you're authentic, you can't feel love. Because when you put up a mask and you're trying to receive love through the mask, that mask is going to block that love. So you have to pull the mask down and be authentic, be vulnerable. There you can feel love. And so love is actually the third thing that he taught me. First, he said authenticity. Authenticity is the basis for why we're here. If we can't be here authentically, we can't grow. And many people would argue that in vulnerability, you do grow the most. And that vulnerability is authentic. And when you can be in an authentic place, you can connect to God. You can connect to others. You can care for others. For us to grow as spiritual beings, we first have to find our authentic nature and achieve or embody that. Then we can actually grow.
Next, Mr. Tolman was taught our purpose of being here. Earth is a school where we can learn to make choices, to grow, and to use our power to create our own destiny.
One of the most important things is to understand that the reason there's no evil in heaven is because evil serves a purpose here on earth. Evil serves the purpose of being the other choice. If we want to build the spiritual body, we come to earth and we choose. We choose good, we choose bad. Both are a choice, and both can help us progress. But if we keep choosing bad again and again and again, it ends up slowing our growth, and it makes us not be able to grow at all because we're only choosing the one choice. So it is important for us to continually make those choices and continually learn, and that's how we start emulating God, the Creator.
Vegan side effect: you'll have more immunity.
Enlightened viewers, we'll take a moment to pray for the well-being of our planet. We will be right back here on Supreme Master Television.
Peace for Ukraine or you reign now. Russia, just go home.
Welcome back to our show, Living in God's Light, a conversation with Vincent, Todd, Tolman, vegetarian, part 1 of 2. Mr. Tolman continues to share some insights about the principle of unconditional love for all beings.
One of the principles was to avoid all prejudice. And I was raised with two sisters that were adopted from Korea. And so I felt I was always their hero. I was always the guy who would not allow anyone to say anything bad about them. And so I felt I was very not prejudiced. And then Drake asked me, well, I love that you're not prejudiced, but what do you think about prejudiced people? And I said, I hate them. And when I said I hate prejudiced people, it helped me realize that I myself was becoming prejudiced by not loving anyone. And so I had to abandon, I had to leave, I had to let go of my anger towards prejudiced people. I had to embrace God's love, the love of the Creator for all beings. Even when we make mistakes, even when we're not so good, we need to all get that love. And that's the love I had to start forming, an unconditional love for all beings.
After that, Mr. Tolman touched upon the principle of the pointed finger, which states that what we put into the universe, we receive 3 times more.
That principle of the pointed finger says that anything we put to the outside of us, like I point towards someone else, I'm also putting to God, to the Creator, an equal part. So anything I say, good or bad, towards anyone else, I'm saying to God. And the hard part is on the other side of my hand, I have 3 fingers. And those point to me. So anything I say for bad or for harm, I say to God and I say to me 3 times. But it works in the same programming, in the same system. We can say blessing and we can say compliment. So if I say that person is a very good person, I'm saying God is a very good being. And I'm saying I am a good being, 3 times stronger. So for us to want to feel good in this life, we need to put good out in this life. So when we make good deposits, we get good returns. And too many times in life, people say, why is life so mean to me? And it's because they're constantly saying the negative things to the outside world. So say some positive, get positive. Say negative, get negative.
By processing and embodying the positive love energies from the principles, Mr. Tolman was able to progress from Earth to higher frequencies in heaven. He shares what heaven was like.
Heaven is a place of healing. It is our home. It's where we came from originally. Heaven itself is the easiest way for us to understand that the earth is a copy of heaven. The earth literally copies or mimics what heaven is, but it's a bad copy. It's not a good copy. Here, there's a lot of hardship, there's violence, there's struggle. There, because love is the basis of everything, there isn't the hardship or the struggle. Even the ability to not love another doesn't exist there. Because to be there, you have to be synchronistic to God's love. And God loves everything and all of the creations, all of the divine masterworks. God loves every single one, including the animals and the plants. God loves all of it because he's the creator of it all. And so to be there, you synchronize to that love. You have to raise or match your love to get there. So there's a process to get there. And that's what I went through. I went through a process of learning, upgrading, learning, upgrading. And every upgrade was an upgrade of the energy of my heart, my ability to love and to care.
Thank you, Mr. Tolman, for giving us a glimpse into heaven through your fascinating near-death experience. May your message of unconditional love continue making a positive impact on those around you.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace, so be it.
If the doctor tells you that you have danger of cancer by eating meat, then you will give it up immediately. Why not give it up for the sake of God? Plant-based food is a far better kind of food to eat for your health and for the mind and for the elevation of the soul. Swami Muntundananda, vegetarian.
Cherished viewers, thank you for being with us today. Please join us again on Wednesday, November 1st for Living in God's Light, a conversation with Vincent Tolman, vegetarian, part 2 of 2. Coming up next is Follow My Example and Assist Humankind, part 8 of 14 on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News here on Supreme Master Television. May we embody the loving qualities of heavenly beings.
you will come to Palestine.
Thank you.
O Gaza, count your blessings, make peace, love the living.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
You are welcome in my house.
La casa no es deporte, es asesinato. La casa no es deporte, es asesinato. No a la casa, no a la casa, no a la casa.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/ss.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/ss.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/ss.
మా కార్యక్రమాలు అందజేస్తున్నాయి అనేక భాషలలో. దయచేసి చూడండి suprememastertv.com/schedule మరియు suprememastertv.com/ss.